From time immemorial, man had use of animals. Sometimes it was for domestic use, sometimes as food, and sometimes just as sport. However, as we all know, it is not easy to catch animals. You'd be surprised to know that to overcome this challenge, man has over the ages frequently used one animal to catch another animal. This included airborne, aquatic and terrestrial animals.
Hi, I am Basak from Savannah Safari. That's SAVANA Safari. As a wildlife enthusiast, I speak and write on the wonders of Mother Nature. And I specifically undertake customized adventure tours to Kenya and Tanzania.
While visiting the zoo, we enjoy watching the otter running around busily and then diving in the water only to come up with a live fish. It's not surprising that some fishermen of Bangladesh use this cute amphibian for fishing. These fishermen bring up baby otters and train them to chase fishes deftly into fishing nets. At the time of training, the fishermen have to be extra careful to ensure that the otter does not end up eating the very fishes it catches. They ensure by feeding them lots of fishes in the morning. They are then carried by boat to rivers and water bodies where the fishermen lay their fishing net. Once the otters are released in the water, they dive deep, identify a school of fishes and then unitedly chase them towards the awaiting fishing net. The fishermen on the boat just collect the catch from the net while the otters once again dive in the water. End of the day, the otters are put back on the boat and rewarded with some of their catches while the boat returns to the fishermen's colony. Jackrabbits are considered a delicious game in parts of USA. Catching them, however, is a great challenge since they run with big leaps at an astounding speed of 40 kilometers per hour. This is where falconry has stepped in. Instead of catching the jackrabbits themselves, some men train falcons to hunt them. Once properly trained, these falcons are taken to the habitat of the jackrabbits and released. The falcons respond to their inherent hunting instinct. They go and sit on a high perch, survey the area. On locating a prey, they just swoop down and catch them instantly. Back home in India, we catch the biggest land animal, the elephant, with the help of trained elephants called Kumki. This exercise of catching elephants is called Khedda. And unlike the previous examples, it stretches over several days. At first, a big enclosure of bamboo and wooden beams is erected in the middle of the forest on the route of the pachyderms. It is carefully covered with leaves, branches and creepers to make it indiscreet. On the day of Khedda, a team of beaters start beating drums and tins around a herd of wild elephants. The irritated and scared wild elephants then start running towards the freshly erected enclosure. Simultaneously, the trained Kumki elephants step in. They encircle the wild elephants and close in on them, pushing them towards the enclosure. Mahouts carrying thick ropes with loops lie silently on these elephants. They deftly pass the loops around the wild elephant's neck and legs and start pulling them towards the enclosure. Depending on the size of the wild elephants and their pack, this may stretch over a very long period. Finally, the wild elephants are trapped inside the enclosure. They are then tamed and trained to take commands, carry load, participate in ceremonies, and in due course, these very elephants become Kumkihathi or Kumki elephants and participate in capturing of wild elephants. While reading the history of India, I was always baffled as to how a couple of 1,000 Englishmen subjugated crores of Indians and colonized them for 250 years. The above instances of catching animals by animals possibly answers my question. The English always used Indians to subjugate Indians. The police, the army and administration was manned by Indians, while the British, like the hunters above, just controlled them to meet their own ends.
So please like, share and subscribe to my channel and join me in this amazing journey where I bring you face to face with the cradle of civilization.
Savannah Safari, your tryst with adventure.